Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom and you're watching SBR Picks. SBR contributor and sports writer Lee Phelps joins us now to give us his big three playing on Sunday. Now this week his tips come from the Premier League, Ligue 1 and La Liga. Lee, thanks for being here today.
No problem.
Now, I was looking at your article posted on Sportsbook Review there, and the first of your big three is the match there, West Ham versus Manchester United, playing on Sunday. The favourite to win is Manchester United. Good odds for a Manchester United win there, 2.05, which is a good bet on itself. Probably reflects that they're not so strong on the road, but what do you like from this match?
I do like West Ham to win, I must say. I think it's a good price for a team who are good at home, got goal scorers, got confidence. They will attack, I think, for once against Manchester United. But my worry is that you're never quite sure which Manchester United is going to turn up.
Yeah.
Is it the team who failed to really get any chances against Cambridge? You know, obviously a very low-ranked team in English football, or is it the team who can quite easily score 3 goals in a half of football? Tricky. So I'm going to steer away from the actual outright selections here. There's a stat that we on our overs/unders show, stat that I mentioned, which was that West Ham had scored more headed goals than any other team in the Premier League, 14. There's a very tall striker that they've got up front who's been in great form since coming back from injury, Andy Carroll. I think he will torment this Manchester United defence, who still don't look solid enough for me. Andy Carroll to score a goal at any time in this match is priced up at 3.75. I do think West Ham will win. I think they'll score a couple. And I think Andy Carroll will be amongst them. Obviously, if you back him, you don't have to. West Ham don't need to win. You just need goals in the game to give him a chance. But I like that stat about the headers, and he's the man to head them in front. So I think that's a fair price, 3.75 for him to score a goal at any time.
Yeah, for fair price indeed. I like that one. Next tip comes from Ligue 1, the Ligue 1 match, Lyon versus PSG. And again, good value here for PSG to win. They are the favourites, 2.25 there if you think that they can win. What is your second tip here?
This is a really interesting game, isn't it? Lyon versus PSG. PSG chasing Lyon down, of course, who are top of the table and going well. The problem for them, though, is that Lacazette's missing again, and he's a major player for them. He's their key goal scorer. I think what we will see here is a more defensive display from Lyon than we maybe expect. It's a low-scoring division. We've talked about this before in France. The home form has been great. They've lost once all season long, winning 11 of the 12 and losing 1. People have been talking about how poor PSG's away record is this year. Not that bad, actually, to be honest with you. It's the best in the division. They've won 5. They've only lost 2, but they've drawn 5, and that's turning those draws into wins has been their issue. That's what obviously they'll try and do for the second half of the season. Don't think they'll do it here though. I can see a draw here. People will, as a tip, the draw is fine. Back the draw, no problem. But with the fact that it's such a low-scoring division, I do think both teams have got a goal in them. I'm actually quite confident. I don't do this often. I'm quietly confident in the 1-1 draw here. It's priced at 6 to 1, so 7.0. By all means, go for the draw. But if you fancy just a little bit of a different one, low-scoring league, both teams who will be very cagey, very happy to take the point, I think. 1-1 at 7.0 is an interesting play for me.
Okay, so 1-1 draw there. Final of Sunday's big three comes in the form of Athletic Bilbao versus Barcelona. Must win for Barcelona, who are right behind Real Madrid there. They are favourites, but at 1.36, there's little value as a single bet. So what's your final tip here?
Yeah, I watched Barcelona as well, actually, in their last game, and defensively they were all over the place. Went behind twice, came back and took the lead and won the game in the end. Obviously, their attacking prowess is fantastic. So whatever happens with the other team, they're always going to back themselves to get out of trouble. I think this will be fairly high scoring as well, to be honest with you. Bilbao have improved a little bit of late. They had been having a bit of a disappointing season, but they've got a bit about them now. The bet revolves around goals, as it often does with Real Madrid and Barcelona games. Interesting stat that if you look at the second halves at home for Bilbao, they've 8 of their 11 goals that they've conceded have come in the second half. If you look at Barcelona's scoring record away from home in the second half, 14 of their 22 away goals have come in the second half. So my bet is Barcelona's highest scoring half to be the second half, and that's 2.3, 13 to 10. And the stats work perfectly in tandem with each other, and you're getting a nice price as well at 2.3.
Fantastic. Well, that rounds off Lee Felt's Sunday's big three there. Lee, thank you for joining us today.
No problem. Good luck.